CRM was supposed to improve customer relationships. Instead, it's shorthand for can't resolve much. Which means you may have sunk a fortune into software that just bounces customer issues around but never actually solves them. On the ServiceNow AI platform, CRM stands for something better. With AI built into one platform, customers aren't mired in endless loops of automated indifference. They get what they need, when they need it. Bad CRM was then. This is ServiceNow.
Excuse me! Taxi!
Come on, what are you doing? This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Well, with us today is Senator Ted Budd from the great state of North Carolina, and he's on so many committees. We'll see where we start. He's on the Intelligence Committee, he's the Armed Services Committee, the Commerce Committee, and did I miss any, Senator?
I think that's about it.
And the Small Business Committee.
Joint Economic Committee. There's one more. Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Senator, I'm sure you stay up late nights worrying about all the things that are going on. What's keeping you up lately?
Well, I would say the fuel prices, we've got to watch that. And then I would say let's wrap up this Iran war, give our troops what they need so Trump can be as quick as possible. But I love what President Trump is doing. I'm grateful to be able to serve North Carolina. This is, something particular to us. All eyes were on Western North Carolina about a year and a half ago with Hurricane Helene. Billions and billions of dollars worth of damage done. We've got a governor on the way out that just sort of dropped the ball. And now he's trying to run for the Senate. So I'm out there making sure that folks know who Michael Whatley is and that they're putting their support behind him because he's going to be a great next senator from North Carolina.
Well, Michael Whatley was the Republican national chairman for many years, and now he's running for the Senate in North Carolina. And he's one smart guy. He knows about the whole country. He knows about so many things, and I'm supporting him, and I think he's doing great. Now, you're on the Intelligence Committee. What bothers you? We sit around in the 5 o'clock show every day, and we scratch our heads. And America is under attack in so many ways. And you know what I don't understand? I don't understand how some of the U.S. senators, especially some of the one that live in New Jersey across the way. We got boats coming in from Venezuela, were coming in from Venezuela, full of drugs. And they're objecting to us shooting down the boats. Can you understand that at all?
If you love our country, absolutely not. But if there are people here that are in this country, they don't love our country, and they seem to be, the pro-cartel people. I see a lot of Democrats that are out there that are completely on the wrong side of these 80-20 issues. If it's stopping, protecting our border, if it's stopping the drugs from coming in, if it's, not preventing Iran from having a nuclear weapon, they seem to be completely on the wrong side of that.
And for those folks out there who don't know what an 80-20 issue is we created it a year ago, and saying, what is an issue that 80% of the Americans, whether you're a Democrat, Republican, Independent, that would say, it makes common sense to get it done. That's an 80-20 issue. Judge Weinberg sitting here with us. Judge Weinberg, any questions to ask?
Senator, why is it so important that the Republicans hold on to the House and the Senate this year more than ever?
Well, if you didn't like what they did when they had the House in 2018. So I was there. I first came in 2016. My first reelect was 2018. They found a self-funder Democrat to run against me in a tough district in North Carolina. We fought our way back. But Nancy Pelosi came up with a list of 33 Republicans to eliminate to take back the majority. She wasn't successful in taking me out, but she was successful in taking out a lot of others. She took back the majority, and then it began impeachment after impeachment for President Trump. It was a complete national distraction. President Trump's back. People saw how wrong that Nancy Pelosi was, and now Trump's back in office. I think he's doing a great job. His priorities are right, and we have to keep the House. Mike Johnson was a classmate of mine from 2016. He is phenomenal at leading the House, and you look, it's like herding cats. You got people from different states, different interests, different flavors of Republicans, but he is doing a great job at getting everybody on the same page with a thin majority. So I not only want Mike Johnson to hold the House, I want him to grow the majority, and I think he's going to do an even better job. He's doing a great job now, I think he'll do an even greater job if he can just grow that majority a little bit. We need to keep the Senate too. Michael Whatley for North Carolina. Let's pick up New Hampshire. Let's figure out this primary in Georgia. Let's win that, and let's win Michigan as well with up there. So with Fred Rogers, going to do a great job.
Well, one of the things I'm worried about, Senator, is this new bill that only American citizens can vote, especially for federal elections. And because if we have migrants vote, and you saw what happened to us in New York City.
100%. And let me go back to that Michigan. We're going to get Mike Rogers win. I don't know who Fred Rogers is, but I'm sure he'd be a fine candidate one day. But we're going to get Mike Rogers there in Michigan. The Save America Act, I think, John, is what you're referring to.
Yes.
Just totally makes sense. I mean, this is another one of those 80-20 issues where we just have to get folks. If the Democrats would just listen to their own constituents, even in blue states, even in blue cities, I think that they would be for the Save America Act. What's wrong with when you go to register to vote? You just prove that you're an American citizen, because American elections should be for American citizens. It's that simple.
I agree with you 110%. What are the issues? We got time for another minute or so or two. What are the issues keep you up at night?
Yeah, I come from North Carolina, and so we've got agriculture in the east. You've got expensive inputs, with natural gas. You've got, you've got tough food prices right there, and you're in the food business. So I would say we got to protect our farmers, not just in North Carolina, but around the rest of the country. And we got to watch out for the PRC. China is one of our main, I wouldn't call them an enemy, but I would call them an adversary. So they are working every angle internally and externally to remove American strength, and that's a huge concern.
Well, Senator Ted Budd from the great state of North Carolina, we got to find some music to play about North Carolina. What's your big song in North Carolina?
How about Carolina on My Mind?
I will get that done, and right after this interview, and you'll be hearing it on the way out.
Sounds great.